This is going to be a hat tutorial on how to make a beanie hat. This is a medium 4 weighted yarn. I'm using a 5.5mm, also hook I, and I'm going to do the magic ring in order to make sure the top of my hat completely closes. By doing that, I grab with these 3 fingers, I wrap over once, take my string, wrap again, but I go behind with my yarn. And I insert my hook, grab up the yarn, pull it through, loosely let go. You'll see how it's kind of hanging. Grab my working yarn, pinch this all together, yarn over, and pull through. That gives me a chain of 1, but it also helps to secure my magic circle or my magic ring. Now I'm going to chain up 1, 2, 3 total, yarn over. We're going to work from the inside of that ring and do a double crochet right inside of here. Yarn over, pull through 1, 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert into the circle, pull up that loop, so I have 3 on my hook, yarn over, pull it through 1, 2, yarn over, pull it through 1, 2. So far with my chain of 3, the 2 I've done, I have 3 double crochet because your chain stitch counts as a double crochet. So that's 3. Continue working until you have a total of 12. So for me that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Grab the tail end, pull it until it closes the magic circle, and at the top of that chain 3, insert your hook and slip stitch by pulling the yarn through and through. That creates the center part that starts your hat. Okay, so we've got the center portion done, which has closed off our hat. We're going to chain up 1, 2, 3, which counts as a double crochet. Yarn over. I like to grab my tail and bring it up so it's in line with my work. So as I work around, it's going to tie that in and make it more secure. So after you chain, you yarn over, insert your hook right back into that same hole, okay? Make sure you've got that little tail if you want to do that. If not, you can sew it in later. Pull it through and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. In every stitch across, put 2 double crochet. Remember, your chain at the beginning counts as a double crochet, so you have 2 there. So you're moving to your next stitch and putting in 2 double crochet in each one around. When you get through, you'll have changed from it just being 12 to 24. And once I've done mine, we'll come back and meet up. Now, once you've gotten all 24 of your stitches around, it's going to be tempting to go into that stitch there, the one right beside it. But that one you don't go into. If you pull your work apart, you'll see that that space is occupied, okay? So all you have to do is at the top of your chain 3, go inside that top chain, yarn over, pull through, and pull through for a slip stitch. And that closes off round 2. Next we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, yarn over, insert your hook, and we're going to do 2 in that stitch just like before. So that way you have your chain, your double crochet counting as 2 in that stitch. Next stitch is only going to be 1 double crochet. Next stitch is 2, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up your yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, go in and put in a second one. So now you have a pattern of 2, 1, 2. So next one is 1, next one is 2, next one is 1, next one is 2, all the way around. The next 3 rows are increased rows. This one, the next one, and the next one for an average size hat. And you're going to follow a pattern similar to this one. This one is 2, 1, 2. The next one is 2, 1, 1, 2. The following is 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. I'll meet you back up when we get to round 4. Okay, at the end of the round, we should be looking something like this. It's round 1, 2, and 3. When you get to the end, remember we don't want to work in here. We're going to go into that top chain. All you have to do is spread it apart. It'll tell you exactly where to go. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull it through, and then pull it through. And that gives you your slip stitch. So your third round is finished. Chain up 1, 2, 3, yarn over, going back into that same stitch. We're going to keep our increases together. Different videos will tell you to do it different ways. This is how I do mine. And that gives us our double crochet in our chain to give us 2. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull it through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 for a single. That's your second single double crochet, and your third spot there. Now if you forget where you're at in your work, if you'll spread it apart, you can see, okay, I've got 2, 2, 1, right? So here we've got 2, 1, 2, so we need another one in that same stitch. That's going to give us our new pattern, which is 2, 1, 1, 2. Next stitch you'll get 1 double crochet. Next stitch gets 1 double crochet. If I can get my fingers to work right. Next stitch gets 2. You're going to continue doing a pattern of 2 double crochet in the same stitch, a single double crochet, a single double crochet, 2 double crochet, single, single, double, single, single, double, all double crochets for the entire round. Okay, this is what your project should look like so far. End of rounds 1, 2, 3, 4. Both rounds have been ending on increases, just in case you were wondering. We're going to spread this apart, go to the top chain, yarn over, pull through, and pull through for our slip stitch. Okay, next round is also an increase. 1, 2, 3 chains up, yarn over, back into that same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we're going to go in and we're going to do 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and then another right into that same stitch. So that's our new pattern, because our pattern before was 2, 1, 1, 2. Now we're 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. So between every chain that you put 2 double crochet, there's going to be 3 double crochets by themselves in each of those 3 stitches. So there's going to be 2 in the same stitch, one double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet to look like that. Continue it all the way around until the end of this row. Okay, now we have finished this row. That's row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th row. It should look something like this. Again, we're going to slip stitch at the top, just like that. And if this is for an average sized head circumference, you can stop increasing here and single double crochets in each stitch around. So that means for every stitch, that little V here is your stitch. For every one of these little V stitches around, you put 1 double crochet until it's long enough that you feel like it's the size hat that you want. So we've already done our increases. From here on out, it's just creating the length of the hat that we want as far as how far it goes down around our ears or to our neck. If the person that you're working this for has a larger circumference of head, then you'll want to go into doing like 1 more increase round, 2 if their hair is super thick or if they wear like an afro or something like that. But 1 more row of increase would take into account the same kind of pattern and increase the same way we've been doing. But it will be 2 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochets by themselves in each stitch, and then 2 in the same stitch. So 2 in the same stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 in the same stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 in the same stitch, all the way around. Again, it's going to end on an increase round, on an increase with the 2 in the same stitch, and you'd slip stitch the same way. From there, you go back and all you would do is 1 double crochet in every stitch around. At the end of that row, slip stitch the same as we have in all the other rows. Each row you want to slip stitch, and that helps you to secure your project. At the end, cut you a tail long enough that you can weave it back in so that it makes your work nice and clean, and you'll have a nice beanie. Now the ear flaps are a different project altogether. I will in the future make ear flaps on a completed project. I'll probably complete this one and then come back and make a new video showing how to do the ear flaps to cover the ears and the little braid, and maybe even put some ears on it like I did this one. But if you follow that pattern, you'll get a hat that looks something similar to this. And all I did was just change my yarn when I felt like it was long enough, because this is actually a really light, pretty soft pink with my black to give the little Minnie Mouse ears, not a little Minnie Mouse beanie. But I will do another tutorial in the future on the little ear flaps. So until next time, God bless.